Hey guys, Austin Malleolo here in the Hand Plant Studio. I want to break down cycling the push jerk with efficiency. So, once we have taught this push jerk, focused on hip extension, the next thing is how do we get more repetitions? Teaching a cycle of the push jerk is a good little progression to actually flip the script. We can teach it from the top down to start, and then from there we'll talk about how we actually start to rebound and recoil these repetitions. So, I'll actually start with our athletes with the bar overhead. Now, once we're in this position, we're gonna, you can even utilize a strict press return to start, breaking the elbows forward and that bar right down to the front of the body. Again, teaching that range of motion, elbows come back, bringing that bar down to the front rack. Then from there, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna teach that recoil, okay? And this can simply be a return from the strict press. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Bars overhead, elbows come down, and then from here, we recoil by having the heels down, knees come forward. Then we come back up. One more time, elbows forward, bar touches the body, and we recoil, okay? So again, one more time. Here, boom. Now, the next step is to start to add in that following repetition. Notice how essentially what we're doing is reverse engineering the progression. Elbows come forward, bar hits the body. Now, the next thing to do is to bring that into the next shoulder overhead. So, if our athletes are newer, we might just want to stick with the push press to start because it's a little less complex. So again, looks like this. You would just demo it, elbows forward, here, dip, drive and press. One more time. Recoil, drive and press, right? Again, teaching that when the bar hits the body, we then recoil down, we come up and punch. Then we would lace in the push jerk. That would look like this. Again, top to top, push jerks looks like so. Stand, and then one more time. As soon as we stand up, we squeeze the butt, elbows come forward, jump and land. Again, squeeze, elbows, execute, okay? Now, cycling these repetitions from a coaching perspective, and the focus is going to be on that dip. And that dip, as you come down, needs to be vertical by having the heels down, knees forward. Okay? Now, the elbows will tell the story. As the elbows come down, that will help us stay back into that vertical dip position. The key for cycling these push jerks is to stay vertical in the receiving position as well, which means most likely at some weight, we're not going to be able to cycle these as quickly, which means the torso position can stay in a nice straight line on the receiving position and the dip drive. This limits that room for error. Again, looks like this. I'll do a couple in a row for you. As opposed to what we want to avoid is this. Then I come up, have to come back, and then reset. So again, staying vertical throughout will allow us to stay close to that frontal plane and stay more balanced, because as we know, as the weight gets heavier or we move a little faster or both, we tend to get pulled forward a lot. That's going to be the focus on how we can efficiently cycle our push jerks. Nice progression for your class, but a nice little tweak for our more advanced athletes that are looking at how to cycle repetitions faster and more efficiently. So work hard and have fun.